calling, it whispers in the breeze.
An ancient sort of siren shivers in the trees.
A shanty sung by heroines and heroes lost to time.
It promises adventures for those who pay it love.
At advantage to your role, though the journey takes its toll, we shall stay hardy, friends remain while facing foes to the dungeons and the dragons we will roam. At advantage.
Hello, we're live.
Hi, hello.
Oh, crazy.
Hello, hello. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Perfect.
Yeah, alright. Very gay. Sick, but we here. We're doing it. We're doing a thing.
Should we check
We're
if
doing-
there's a weird delay on anyone's voice? Like, remember one time mine ruined that whole stream?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Okay, Brandon.
I did
You're
thorough sound
being
checks
mean.
this time. Nobody's.
Yeah, it sounds fine.
Maybe.
It's a little delay, but whatever.
It's normally a
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay all the time.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so this is the first session for our new campaign that we're taking a little break before we go back into War of Broken Wands. But this takes place in the same universe, so, you know, we're just kind of expanding, kind of like shifting around. Technically, if you follow War of Broken Wands, we will be playing in the continent that Mads and Marvis are technically from, so we'll be getting some of that lore. But we usually start every session with like either a quote or a recap out. I really thought it would be real fun to start this session with seeing if they could pronounce the name of the city where this takes place.
No.
Yes!
And
I
if,
can
do
try
it.
my best.
and if you can, I'll get you inspiration.
Okay, now I'll try.
Yeah. So, I think we should just start with how I have it on the screen. So, Sovereign. Abby,
Okay,
you want to
hold on.
try?
Yeah, but let me look at. I literally wrote this down for a reason.
Wait, I don't see it on the. Where is it on the screen?
She
What do you
wrote
mean?
it down.
She wrote down on like her own.
I literally
Oh.
wrote out how to say it because.
Phonetically.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
I
then
have it
phonetic
pulled up.
alphabet.
I have it pulled up,
Yeah.
so.
Oh, there it is. Nólelinaraniel.
Yes, I'll take that. Claps for Abby.
Does that count? Or is it
Yeah.
whoever does it the best gets the inspiration?
No, I'll give it to whoever can do it. Yeah, so that's fine. Good for you. Good for you. All right, Lark, do you want to try pronouncing the name of the city?
I am trying. I see it phonetically. I'm gonna try. To be fair, I have dyslexia, so like this is all
Oh.
look like jargle to me.
You
So
can
we're
do
just-
it!
I'm gonna try.
So you're saying if you don't get inspiration, I'm ableist?
No.
Jesus.
No.
Conversational
I got
alchemist,
this.
Brandon.
Nólelinaraniel. I think I got it.
Yeah, okay.
I tried.
All right. Claps for AJ. All right, your turn, Shenyi.
Nólelinaraniel?
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Claps for Shinye.
Yeah.
Alright, how about you guys clapping? What is this?
Tyr.
Discord thing.
Tyr.
La 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 la.
Yeah! No, that was awesome. What are you talking about?
No inspiration for Tyr. Oksana.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Well,
did
the
you?
naughty
Oh,
Ganel.
yes, you got it. That was
Let's go.
all
I
right.
was
Me.
born there. We
Oh, wait, hold on,
built
wait.
this
Wait, wait.
city.
Wait, sorry. Hold on. Claps for Oksana. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
All right. Now, me.
No, Nólelinaraniel.
Ooh, okay.
Did I
All
actually say
right.
I'm not griping. You did really well.
Yeah, literally.
Well, you give me something for
Because
it. and
there's
it
a
worked.
reward for it,
Yeah.
so you wanted to do it. Yeah.
I would have
All
thought about that name the whole campaign.
All right. Well, sweet. Okay. Well,
Wait.
now that that's out of the way, and this is Tyr's last session because they were the only one that didn't make it.
Okay.
Let's get started. Okay.
What's your
So
tongue?
we are obviously starting in, like I mentioned a little earlier, Chen'Ui, which is the southeast over here. And I kind of wrote some stuff down I want to read to all my friends. So the year is 732 RA, which is the third age of Vivacea, which is the material realm. And then Chen'Ui is a continent steeped in like rich history and conflict. Once a thriving seat of Orcish culture, the homeland now bears scars of its tumultuous past and the lingering impacts of the Second Age's cataclysmic events, particularly the Fey invasion that left deep chasms between both the races and the realms of this continent. At the heart of these struggles lies Nólelinaraniel, a sprawling city governed by the 15 noble drow houses and the Church of Male, the god of depths and monsters. The interplay of power among these houses has shaped a complex web of alliances and betrayals as each seeks to control over the city's resources and influence. The Church of Male holds significant sway, its rituals and haunting hymns echoing through the streets, instilling fear and reverence alike, along with the noble houses. However, this city is caught in a suffocating grip of Oppolant, an opposing force stationed on the Lamente Island above Chen'Ui. The occupation is marked by strict governance, oppressive regulations, and a heavy military presence that stifles dissent. The residents of Nólelinaraniel, particularly the Drow populace, find themselves wrestling with the duality of their heritage and the current situation caught between a legacy of nobility and a future under foreign dominance. As whispers of a rebellion begin to stir within the shadowed alleys and hidden enclaves of Nólelinaraniel, tensions rise. Empowered factions of the Underdark and even Fey remnants collaborate in secret, seeking to reclaim their sovereignty and restore balance to the land. The emergence of underground movements and meetings fuel hope, but also sets a stage for conflict, betrayal, and loyalty that will be tested through the dangerous landscape and political intrigues. That was good, right?
That's our DM.
Claps.
Claps for the DM. All right. So, like
you get
I
inspiration.
mentioned, thank you. So, like I know. So, like I mentioned, this is Nólelinaraniel. It's a massive city in the Underdark, which was developed in the Second Age after the failed Fey invasion, which I kind of went over a second ago. However, in the current age, it's still like it's only gotten bigger, thriving. However, it is occupied by Oppolant, which is on the surface, technically. Well, technically above the surface, but whatever. And it's like these massive buildings that are kind of like woven into like the like structures of this like Underdark cave system. Also scattered smaller buildings as well, and it's got like a lot of like glowing mushrooms and floral and fauna and all that real cute shit, you know. So that's Nólelinaraniel, and that's where we are starting here. And I want to set the scene of this alleyway. It's always dark in Nólelinaraniel, except for like the hints of glowing, but like fungal and crystals and stuff like that. But you really don't need a whole lot of light down here because most people can kind of actually see relatively well in the dark. And there's this alleyway, and on the outer circle, so the outer circle is where the Drow noble houses and the Church of Mail are not at. It's kind of just like the everybody else, if that makes sense. And as you're going through this alley, kind of like short on breath because you've kind of been like hurried, but also like I would say maybe, like in a pace of like curiosity because, these are. It just you seem like you're probably like a little stressed out. I would love if Oksana could describe her character, please.
Well, Oksana is somebody who is surprisingly playful. She has a bit of a Russian accent. She really likes to mess with people, but not necessarily for bad reasons. She just really likes to know who she's getting into a friendship with.
What she look like?
She's a drow. She has like white little space buns because she has really long hair, but she doesn't like it, so she keeps it up. She wears lots of scarves. She's really short, but she's really scrappy. So she's always got like all kinds of little daggers and little weapons on her, and she doesn't really conceal it. She likes to be known that she's scrappy and she might be a force to reckon with,
Love that. All right, so as you're going down this alleyway, this dark alleyway, you come up to, you kind of hear like kind of bustling, a little bit more talking of like more civilians kind of coming up into like a broader street. You look back to see if anyone's following you, and the one person you were expecting to see is actually there. And if Tyr could describe his character.
Okay, so Tyr is kind of a taller, underdark human. He looks fairly human in build and stature and everything, except his skin is a little bit more pale from the adaptations and everything. His eyes are like a little bit bigger and like kind of like a silvery color. And he has this like long, like luscious black hair with some like white streaks through it. And he's like very big muscle man. He has like a golden kind of like mesh shirt that's open and showing off his movies a little bit.
His pectorals.
Movies.
His
Yes,
pectorals.
his movies.
So in short, himbo.
Yes. Very. Very, very.
Or bring back
Alright.
the chest thing from fucking
Yeah.
Calic Matters.
He canonically can wiggle his
pec.
he can do the rock thing where he
The
like
pec.
wiggles them.
So we have cuties and we have bitches.
Oh, cuties and bitches.
All right. So like I said, the two of y'all have just kind of are on the edge of this alleyway in the broader street.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Had to refresh my browser.
No, it's okay. We've only had a month to do this. So
Thanks. You're so forgiving. I love that.
I mean, I will say Tyr is probably watching over his shoulder a little bit since he's bringing up the back. He's watching and trying to make
Nice.
sure they're not. Well, trying to make sure they're not being followed or anything like that.
Yeah, they're probably both just always a little on edge,
Okay.
You never know what kind of people there are around here. There's a political uproar going on.
So I'll say if y'all are kind of like staying in this area, like on the outskirts, on the edge of this alley and street, you do hear like some talking. However, you kind of notice like this group of people, it's like a deep gnome and like two humans kind of scurry off past you before like kind of turning a
Whoa.
corner and going away. And then
So
these two Dwagar dwarfs also kind of do the same before scurrying away. And as you're like, oh, that's weird because the street's kind of relatively empty, you notice like two figures coming out of the street and kind of walking almost like in a like slight march, like casual march,
Casual march.
kind of like through the road. And if Shinyi, if you could describe your character, please.
Be right back.
So she's a like tall, high elf, long brown hair with a big green witch's hat with matching robes, intricate gold detailing everywhere. Looks kind of bored. And she has this like staff that looks like it's like made entirely out of glass. And at the top is like topped with like hummingbird like little like ornament. And she's just kind of like using it as a walking stick, so you get the idea that may average class, but she looks kind of just bored, but like still watchful simultaneously. Like she'd rather be anywhere else but here, but is taking in her surroundings carefully.
Perfect. And then the other person next to her is wearing like golden armor and very intricate with like kind of like not hair but almost like a mane kind of coming off the helmet with like a relatively large sword and shield as well. Which if Tyr and Oksana want to roll a perception or history check for me or investigation.
I perceive. Hang on. Oh.
Okay.
I'll do perception. 12?
It's not very high, by the way, so
Oh. Good.
yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, Oksana, you really this is the this is the outer circle of Nólelinaraniel, which maybe you're not so familiar with. But Tyr, you're kind of familiar with a little bit. And you can recognize that these people are both from Oppolant. With how they're dressed.
Tyr's gonna kind of grab Oksana and like pull her back just a little bit and try and stay out of line of sight. And say that they're from Oppolant.
Yes, I really don't like that hat. Weird color for a hat. We should stay out of sight.
It's too big. It makes me uncomfortable.
All right.
That's not something I say a lot.
Nice.
All right. And Shinyi, the soldier behind you does seem to be like a step behind you, even though he's the one with the sword and shield. But that's not super uncommon because you know that Oppolant highly favors wizards, which you are. He's relatively quiet, but as you stop, he stops, and if you move, he moves. So.
My little march forward, or we just kind of do like a patrol kind of thing, or we have a specific destination in mind.
Just patrolling.
Yeah, we'll just continue onward. Sharp eye out for ne'er-do-well. Wait, what's the word?
Ne'er-do-wells.
Yeah.
Ne'er-do-wellers.
Yeah.
Nólelinaraniel.
Dwellers.
Oh boy. You're gonna have to spell that one for me later.
All right. Do you want to move your character, or do I need to?
Yeah, I can move.
Okay. All right. And when you get about there, roll a perception for me.
Okay.
When I move,
Oh,
you
wait.
move. Just like that. When I move, you move.
Okay.
Just like that.
Oh my god.
I'll crump with you, sweetie.
13. Oh, I didn't change my dice on my phone. That's stupid. After spending all that
All right.
time before stream fixing it. Okay, I'm
now-
on 13.
Now, are the two of you actively trying to hide, or just trying to like casually just like not be
I'm trying to be
noticed?
chill. I'm
Yeah,
trying to be
so-
really chill. Check
You're
out
trying-
my nails.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think just kind of like stay, like I think Tyr at least is trying to stay out of sight, but not actively, like he's just trying to be like nondescript.
Okay. So if y'all are not like actively hiding, I will say Shin Yi, you missed this. But the person behind you who's also patrolling stops and he goes, Miss, there's is some people in the alley.
This is
Well, there have been talks of this resistance. Maybe we should question them if you think that would be appropriate.
You can ask them. Let's. Oh, no. She looks so like very. Would rather be doing anything else as she kind of like strolls forward. Good evening
Hello.
or morning. Well done. Have you heard any whispers on the wind? Good parts.
No, just out here having a smoke. She smokes a cigarette inconspicuously.
Work. Roll. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
Tyr's just gonna kind of lean on the wall, like, just kind of like on the wall, just be like, we're just
Chillin'. Killing.
no more than usual.
In Elvish, the soldier behind you is just gonna say, kind of like whisper in your, Miss Dayu. Even if we could maybe assume that they're telling the truth. However, we know that these people lie. If we brought them in, and say that they were part of the resistance as well, it would look very good for both of us.
And she's gonna respond in Elvish, and it will look even worse if they aren't poorly on it.
I love her.
It's a common drow and an underhuman. No one's gonna notice. We're on the outer circle. No one cares about them as long as it's not in the inner circle. And then he'll pull out his, like, unsheath his sword and point it at you two and just be like, you two are going to need to come with us for questioning further.
This
Stay
is
your
very rude.
weapon.
Very rude.
Why? We're just out here chilling.
That's a likely story, and if it's true, then you'll have no problem with answering your questions for us.
I love to waste people's time. Let's go. Oh, Crump. Ah, Crump. My cat.
And as he gets behind you, like, he kind of, like, gets behind y'all. An 8 misses you.
Is that a question?
Oksana, yeah. I'm assuming.
Yes.
He gets behind you as to, like, kind of like guide you along. However, you notice that he tries to stab you in the back.
I would
which
notice. I would hope so.
Yeah,
You better work.
Which you kind of wiggle out of the way of last minute. And if we can roll initiative, or we can figure out what's going on.
I'm tempted to fight. She probably would have gone quietly, but now she's annoyed because
You tried to stab your ass.
You
What the
can't
fuck?
stab me and miss. Jesus Christ.
Tyr's gonna try to elbow him in the face.
All right, both of y'all
Yeah.
roll attacks.
Attacks or initiative?
Just roll attacks. That's fine.
Okay, let me find. That's unarmed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is this guard also an elf?
Yes. Yes.
14.
What?
Okay.
Yeah?
All right. Cool. So I'll say, as you go to elbow him, you miss, but Oksana is able to, like, kind of like slash him with a dagger. And when that happens, he kind of backs up and he goes, Miss Dayu, they're dangerous. I told you.
Just annoyed, not dangerous.
Have brain damage? You try to stab her. Of course she's gonna try and stab you back. What do you expect?
He's gonna like kind of get behind you, Shinyi, and just go, this is I'm reporting this to the captain.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him. But
Okay.
seeing that he's
Sure.
trying to flee, I'm assuming, right? Like he's trying to
Yes,
run off.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a 15 Wisdom save.
Okay.
No way.
17.
Oh.
So as you cast this spell, he kind of shakes it off. And as he turns back around, you notice you hear it sounds almost like a whistle of a bird just go, and he kind of stops for a second before falling to the ground as there is a crossbow bolt dead in his neck.
Idiot.
Tyr's gonna unhook his flail from his belt and try and look around to see where that came from. Now he's on edge.
Roll.
And could also look around.
Roll a perception if you're looking around, or investigation if you're looking at him.
Okay.
Also,
Oksana has a question.
Go ahead.
Okay. While y'all are like looking around, Oksana's gonna immediately be like, "Who are you and why do you require protection from this idiot? Why are you so important?"
We're not supposed to go alone on patrol. We're supposed to be at least 2 people. Jumps like this guy just.
You need
the
a better
roof,
one.
the rafters. Assuming from where this came from.
Yeah, so
Not
you
next.
yeah, so you do see the area it came from, but you don't see anybody there.
I rolled a 20 on my perception
Yeah, I
check.
know. I know you did. Yeah. You see the area it came from. It came from like this area.
And the DMs against each other starts.
Whoa, what the? What was that?
My
Oh.
my flail
Like
is a flail of warning. Also, is it like? Has it alerted me?
Oh,
Nope.
nice. Never mind.
Okay, well, if you two want to prove that you're not part of this resistance, accompany me when I finish my patrol. Just say of whatever is out opulent soldier. Take note report and I'll out of said report.
Ooh.
Accompany me till the end of my route. I greatly appreciate
Tell a very good joke and I will consider it.
And take off the hat. It's offensive. Please.
Yes, take off.
that.
It's offensive to my culture, actually.
Can I roll an insight?
Sure.
Shit.
Because I feel like she would care about not wanting to be offensive, but I feel like she's gonna have some doubt from that.
Sure.
Let's go. We're
That's
spicy. We're
Dirty
spicy.
20.
Yeah, and then Bear, roll either a perception or deception if it is offensive to where I have for some reason.
It is not.
It's offensive because
Yeah,
it's
so roll-
organized.
Roll a deception.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
Shinyi, you're not super like knowledgeable about the citizens of Nólelinaraniel, but wearing hats doesn't seem to be a big fucking deal to them, so you get this under humans like fucking with you.
Yeah, she gives Tyr kind of like a flat look before turning to Oksana. Like, well, biggest joke is that I've been stationed here, graduated top of my.
Oh, look at you, smarty pants.
You know, now that I see your face a little closer, yeah, you can keep the hat. It's okay.
Wait, I thought Kate was the bitch in this one.
Everyone was.
Oops, all bitch.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you want to accompany me? Otherwise, I'm gonna be on my way.
Yeah, let's go.
What are y'all doing with
No,
this body?
Tyr, what do you think? Huh?
You can stay in the gutter. It's where he belongs. One that
Are y'all
acted out.
you're not checking it out, you're just leaving him there?
What happens if we kill this guy?
He's already dead. Gonna give
You're
his
just gonna
body a little
pick over
kick.
the body real quick.
Yeah. All right, Tyr and Oksana can roll an investigation then, since you all are talking about it.
Keep an eye out
Okay,
for
like one of my
whoever
worst
shot that
stats.
crossbow bolt. Shinyu's still a little scared she's gonna get shot too.
I'm investigating so hard right now.
Wow, better than
Oh.
me. I got a stand.
Mine is high.
Oh,
second
Oksana,
highest.
yours is crazy. So you notice this crossbow bolt in his neck does have like a parchment wrapped around it as well. But with your high investigation, I'll go ahead and give you that you also notice that this is a very expensive bolt. Not something you would expect to see on the outer circle.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
I will
and-
take this. Can I rip it out of him?
Yeah.
By all means, turn a blind eye. Accompany me to the end of my route. Also, don't step in a gutter like him.
All right. Tyr, you wanna go on a walk?
Sure, I was bored anyway.
Did you read the parchment that was on the bolt, or did you just what'd you do?
Oh, because I wanted to check in first with my friend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, can I read this?
Yeah. So it says in Undercommon, seeking hope, family, and freedom. Nito's meadery. The fight starts now.
Now? Can I share it with Tyr?
That's up to you.
What
I
did you
share.
say it was? Seeking hope?
Seeking hope, family, and freedom. Nito's meadery. The fight starts now.
Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna wordlessly share it with Tyr.
In
that
common or
sounds fun.
undercommon?
I'm just gonna like literally tilt the paper over.
Okay.
He's gonna read it and just go, okay, that sounds fun. I'll check it out.
Meadery. Alright, let's go for a walk.
Follow me, close as you feel comfortable. As she kind of starts heading the direction that she knows. She saw the bolt come from like this direction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's eyeing it very carefully as she continues forward, just taking like one careful step at a time, kind of thing.
Sure. As y'all walk, it's probably about like
Mm.
7-ish minutes. And y'all were probably like right around here. Like y'all are on the edge of the outer circle for Nólelinaraniel. And you kind of follow this road to about right here as well. And it's pretty like just common like alleyways, buildings of like residents and stuff before you find a meadery / tavern named Nito's Meadery.
Oh, this looks good. We go in here? Yes?
We're
Yeah, I
kind
could use
of
a
like
drink.
you know what? Actually, I could use a drink. Just gonna follow you guys,
Perfect, that's what I thought.
like pretending
Alright.
to care about her job, and then just.
Good timing for that.
So, as you go into, it's a pretty like average looking building. However, it is kind of like on the edge of like a stream of water that flows into the river of the city. It's like decently populated. Like there's a couple of patrons in there. There's like hints of like purples and greens and like a pretty simple looking tavern. But there's like giant barrels where you're assuming that's probably where the mead comes from, with like a few rooms as well. And then like a big circle stage kind of like in the center area where there is like kind of a bard playing some tunes. And this is Nito's Meadery. If y'all three want to roll a perception for me as y'all enter the meadery.
I thought
Yeah.
it was good sideways. Okay.
Ooh, natural 20!
Map could not be loaded.
Oh, it's
Hang
so
on.
cute. I love this map.
Yeah, isn't it cute?
Oh, it's so cute. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. I like this. Purple. What are we? Oh, perception. Okay.
Shenyi did
Natural
not
20,
pass.
baby.
Here passed.
I didn't pass.
I'm just playing.
I was about to say, I was like, I rolled a natural 20, baby.
Everyone passed. You actually notice there's a Dwagar woman with a thick beard, gray skin, and like a kind of rusty, like faded red and blue mohawk as well, with super chunky cheeks. Kind of like as at the door of like the base of these steps that you kind of walk down into. And I'll get to her in a second again. But other than that, you notice that like again there is like a few patrons, and you all notice that there's 2 Myconids in here, which is very odd because usually you don't see a lot of Myconids in Nólelinaraniel, even if you're from there. They're not very common. And Shenyi, you notice everyone. You notice that there are 2 goblins, 2 Myconids, a half-orc bard, there is a male drow and a female drow sitting at separate tables, though, because of course. And then there's a male drow at the bar top, as well as a deep gnome girl at the bar top talking, like ordering something from the goblin bartender as well. That's what you know. So you notice all of that as soon as you come in, because this is a huge shock to you, but also a lot of them are looking right back at you because this looks crazy to see a non-Nólelinaranielite here. But as y'all come through the Dwagar looks up at all of y'all, and she kind of gives like an eye, like raised eyebrow to you, not subtle at all, Shenyi, and just goes, "Oh well, welcome in to Nido's Midori. How can I help you?"
Just looking for a quick drink on our way.
Well, I'm not sure we have anything that would fit your palate. And she puts like her.
Aw.
But even our mead must be appreciated by Oppolant. So, if you go to the bar, my wife will be more than welcome to help you. If you need anything else or need a table, you just come and ask me, okay?
Okay.
Tip of her offensive hat and continues on her way.
Man,
Uh,
I like
and
that
then
hat actually.
as you walk by, Oksana and Tyr, she goes and like the wrist handshake. She goes and kind of gives you all handshakes like that, and just like, "Oh, pleasure to see you. Very happy
Pleasure.
that you're here."
You are?
And then, of course, I'm so happy to have patrons all the time.
Excellent.
Okay, and if both of y'all could roll me a perception check.
So many perception. Oh,
Oh.
I do not perceive on this one.
Okay.
I get it.
I mean, I might, but
Okay, no, you didn't. So, but Tyr, you noticed that when she went to shake her hand, she pilfered the little parchment from Oksana.
what? I mean, I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Well, again, go enjoy the bar. If you need anything, just let me know. I'll tend to my tables. And she like kind of scurries off.
Will do.
Tyr's gonna kind of follow after her.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Dwagar girl? Okay.
Mhm.
Dwagar woman, excuse me. How dare I? Okay, so Shenyi, as you go to sit at this bar top, you notice, you kind of sit next to, I see, this deep gnome girl. Lark, could you explain or describe your character? Explain yourself! Yeah, just think of your
Okay.
character.
So you see this very, very small deep gnome with really luscious silvery hair, and like she's you can almost tell that she's wearing something like militaristic with like the green and the brown, but like, and just there's this air of like she knows how to like she just follows commands and like she's very militaristic. But the one thing is, you see both her rapier and her scimitar almost are at her hip, but they're almost bigger than she is. So she's just sitting there like just waiting for things to be over. So yeah, that's Lark.
Sick.
Do I notice them approach?
Yeah, she sat right next to you. I would say you noticed that. Plus, she's wearing a big, obnoxious, super offensive to Nólelinaraniel.
I am sorry I started this.
And
Kate, I don't hate your hat. I like it.
and you don't see very many non-Underdark folk. Like a couple, but like a high elf is very peculiar to just see walk into a tavern. So you're like, oh, that's interesting. Am I
Your hat is in my space.
The hat.
It is a fun.
The hat's
And
its
like
own
try
character
and
now.
tilt it so it's not so much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try and like flag down the bartender. Excuse me.
Oh, yes. She like stumbles over. I'll say like you can kind of tell it looks like she might be sipping off her own supply. If you get what I'm saying. Yes. How can I help you? Oh, sorry.
Could I get
No, but I was saying. Oh, sorry. Were you wanting to
yes? Could I get something?
order something?
I wonder who this is based off of.
Can I have whatever she's having? Pointing over at Lark.
Oh, okay. What are you having again?
Oh my god.
As I told you, for the third time today, I'm having your meat, and that's it. Like,
She's like-
any kind.
She's like swaying back and forth and kind of just like glossy-eyed, but like got a slight smirk on her. And she's like a very short goblin woman with like tied back loosely brown hair. But like wearing like kind of like a typical tavern maid outfit. But her titties are just out.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Holy.
And,
Excellent.
yeah. And not out completely, but just like the girls are. You
They're
know,
tittying.
she's working for tips, you know. So she goes, "Oh, you want the mead? Okay. Well, Oh, yeah, we have mead. Okay.
I would expect to have meat.
Yeah.
You're a meadery.
And then she's gonna say in opulent, or sorry, in undercommon. She goes, "I'll be sure to get the good stuff from Her Highness over here."
Oh yeah.
Her pinky up.
Is that different than normal common? Would Lark understand undercommon?
Yes, that's like the national language of.
And
Nólelinaraniel.
Lark's gonna go, yes, give her the fancy stuff. She's gonna not like what we have. So get her the fancy stuff.
Mhm.
Back
Excellent
it off
accent.
common. So it goes in and out. I'm trying here.
It's really good.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, that's good.
The accent is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, I
It's
wasn't
really good.
joking. It sounds great.
Oh.
It makes me
She-
happy.
She runs over to this shelf, and kind of just like starts rummaging through stuff and goes, "Oh," and then like gets like a wine glass, and then she kind of just like kind of like rubs it with her like sleeve a little bit, and then she grabs like a honey spool and like kind of just like whips it around the glass a little bit, before pouring mead in it, so it looks like a honey swirl like glass of mead. Okay.
You gave her the fancy stuff.
Well, I want Her Royal Highness to be able to drink our mead, and then she's not going to drink it from a cup like us common folk. And then she says in common, as she plants the glass down, she goes, "Okay, that's going to be one mead. you might not want to leave a tab open though, if you get what I am saying.
Jesus.
What I'm saying is, no one really appreciates you being here. So we're gonna go ahead and do the one. And that will be about 10 gold, okay?
Oh,
Did you ever come with my drink?
Oh,
This is the now the fourth time I have told you. Fourth time.
oh,
You
what
got
was your, what were you doing? What were you drinking?
just normal mead. I've said that 4 separate times.
She's gonna look at Shin Yi and say in undercommon, "Oh, well, we'll be sure to get Her Royal Highness her mead, so pushy." Before she scurries off again.
Lark's gonna look and like not in common. She does this every day. I have yet to get a mead from her.
Well, you want to share this?
Sure. If it means I get alcohol,
Yeah, so
give it to me.
take a sip and then pass it. And she's gonna put 10 silver on the counter and kind of see if, kind of gauge how drunk this goblin is. Try her luck there.
Brilliant.
All right. So I'll cut over to looks like Oksana went with Tyr.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pull y'all a little bit back here, just a little bit behind the dwarf because you were kind of behind her. So as the dwarf kind of scurried and like you see her talking at this table, that's a really big table actually, with like the bard performance. She approaches those 2 Myconids that everyone noticed earlier, and as you enter this like kind of like room where the bard performance is at, you see her with both your perceptions. It's fine from earlier. You see her kind of like put the parchment on the table, and if David could or me could describe his character, please.
yes. So me is a huge 11-foot tall Myconid.
11?
With yeah, he's 11 feet
Wow.
tall. He's a big dude.
Big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy. He has a big mushroom head, and his flesh is.
Nice.
It's a little.
That's right.
It has like a purple tint to it. It's nice.
Okay.
His flesh is like, he is like a normal Myconid, but he has a lot of like branches, and it looks like roots kind of intertwined with himself. So he's not wearing armor, but it's almost like his skin is almost like branchy. He has like a very druidic look to him. And he carries on his back just a huge log. It looked like it's like a log that he's just kind of just a huge. And you probably don't know exactly that is his weapon, but it's just a huge branch that he uses to beat things with. And he's just kind of sitting there, kind of slouched over, not really engaged with it.
Yeah, so he is slouched over, not really engaging with anyone, but sharing the table is, again, that other Myconid, and if Sovereign could describe herself, or their self, sorry.
This is crazy.
So you see next to this 11-foot tall giant Myconid, I'm gonna go with a 4 feet tall Myconid. So you can see him like slumped over, and you see this other one kind of like not perked up, but just kind of sitting there, very stoic, very like glassed over eyes, like watching, but also not participating in anything. They very kind of dainty features, but also alien. Like it almost looks like they've tried to grow their spores to look more humanoid, to fit in, but the way they act in their very stoic nature, they obviously don't. And they are kind of mostly focused on me and not really on anything else. And if you pay attention, you'll see they'll have a little slight smile as they watch me being me. And that's it.
Oksana and Tyr, now that you're closer, could you both roll perception checks? Because I don't know if either one of you actually described this in your character, so I want to point this out.
Describe.
Oh, I see
what?
what you're saying. The scar.
Oh man. Oh baby, I
So,
can see.
Oksana, so now that you see this, Oksana, do you mind rolling a history or religion check?
I
Either or.
mind.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess y'all have a great night. Okay.
History. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So
Dope.
you see that these two are clearly sovereigns because they are marked with the mark of male. As you know, the only Myconids that are legally allowed within Nólelinaraniel, and technically, as far as your religious upbringing dictates regarding the Church of Male, sovereigns are the only Myconids that are allowed to live, as it is a sacrilegious act to create Myconids without the use of male. The way that they produce other Myconids is sacrilegious in the church. So they are allowed to survive, be marked by male, and not create more Myconids. So these two are technically sovereign Myconids.
Okay, and hold on, and they're not allowed to be here.
No, they are.
They okay.
They are because they're
Right.
marked. They're marked as sovereigns.
Right. They're both sovereigns. Okay.
It's a little mark we each have. You'll note.
On your
On the-
eye.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
here, like on
It's like a
on the
scar, right?
cheekbone. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a
yeah.
scar.
It's a brand. It's it was
Cool.
made by like Burns. Yeah.
Cool.
All right, and yeah, this dwarf girl just approached it, and y'all saw her put that parchment on the table.
Should we approach? I have questions.
So we're sitting there, and she just walked in, and she put the parchment on the table.
Mm-hmm.
But the table we're at.
Yep. I'm seeing if they're doing anything because there's not a lot of time in between this. So if they're just standing at the door, then I'll continue. If not,
No, that's okay. Let them do first.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna ask Tyr, like, should we approach? Because I think we're both under the impression that we want to find out about this thing that's happening. Right?
Yeah, he's gonna kind of watch like the dwarf lady put down the parchment, and then he's gonna say, "Yeah, she did take that from you, though. Just so you know."
Impress.
I'll say while y'all are having that conversation, kind of like at the entryway there, the Dwagar girl goes, "Well, it looks like you're finally going to be able to participate in some activities.
Hmm?
The rest of your party is here."
Meh. You're talking to us, right?
That was unintentional.
So what happened? What happened?
You should do
I
the
have no
fireworks
idea.
one next.
What? I didn't even know how to do the fireworks.
Do it, Liz, thumbs up.
Wait, what
Did that
happened?
work? Did that work?
It's off and on, but hey, my iPad is super excited. We're now a full party, guys.
That is so funny.
I missed it. Oh, I'll have to rewatch it.
You have to roll. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the crowd versions. That was so funny. Right as you said that your full party's waiting for you, a little thumbs up like symbol. Just
Wait,
popped
let's see if
up.
it works. Come on.
How did I miss that?
That was so funny.
Oh, no, Mac. No, please.
Yeah.
Everything's falling apart. I'm sorry, my cat is a chaos agent.
Okay.
Seems to be the theme of the night, so I think it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is everyone doing?
I think Tyr's gonna try and find a seat, probably next to next to this person over here.
The Drow man?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, He's got a type. It's okay.
Okay. So you sit down next to him, just sit down, or
Yeah, he's gonna kind of sit down and like scoot closer and be like, "Hey, can I buy you a drink?" He got distracted. It's fine.
can you buy me a drink? If you have
What?
coin, this place has drinks, so that's how that works.
Okay, well, I figured that's how it works.
Wait, can y'all hear me? Sorry, my mic unplugged.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that was crazy.
You can roll a persuasion check if you want to.
Ashton, you're adopted. Thank you.
It's advantage 'cause it's hot, right?
I was gonna say,
Or
so
does it
are
need
you.
it?
I mean,
At least a
21.
+5.
Nice, 20.
did we not
21?
all get advantage for doing Nólelinaraniel?
Not
Well,
here.
No, you're-
not-
You just, yeah. Also, you just lost yours. So,
Ah!
I have to have my cheat sheets.
well, I will say if you're offering to buy drinks, we could go grab some drinks. But even more interesting than the drinks is this is also a tavern an inn as well.
Oh my god!
Mick,
That was my
yeah.
plan.
Ooh.
Great to know you're on the
my
same page.
God. Sinners.
In the first episode. In the first
Fuck yeah.
Hey,
episode.
hey, I
Roll a
warned
21.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
I
You
warned
did warn
you.
me. You did warn me.
Fuck.
Well, perhaps I should escort you to the bar, and let's just hope that old lady Michelle is not. Let's just hope old lady Michelle is able to take our order. And he'll grab you by the hand and then kind of take you up to the bar area.
He's gonna just go, ooh.
Oh
as you walk,
my
as you walk right past Oksana.
Oh my god. She rolls her eyes.
Probably good, to be honest. Like, there
Okay.
he goes, man.
All right, what are y'all doing down here though? Before we go back up to the bar.
Huh.
Y'all doing anything over here?
Nothing important. I think Sovereign would be sitting there, making some flowers bloom in their hand and going over and sticking them on me. And that is what they are doing.
That's cute.
And literally not paying attention to anyone else, just going.
Oksana, what are you doing?
Okay, well, I'm now marching over here. I'm going to look at the paper and be like, "Oh, where did that come from? I think that was mine. Could be wrong."
Oh, well, it is indeed yours, yes. If you wouldn't mind waiting here, I will go get the rest of your friends and acquaintances, and
No,
I
he's
have-
making friends. He's making boyfriends. Let him be. Oh my
Oh.
god.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that. Trust me. If you just mind waiting right here with our friends, I'll be right back.
Fuck.
And she runs off to the bar area.
Rari Raggy.
Cock blocking.
What are y'all doing
Yeah.
up here?
As Tyr's approaching with a drow man arm in arm, she's gonna be like, "We were stopping for a quick drink and then we were going. What is this?"
A quick drink.
That's going.
Yeah. That's
Cool.
really good.
I'm gonna just drag her hat over her eyes for a sec before putting it back up. By all means, have fun. I'm gonna down the rest of her drink, and then go to find Oksana. I think as this Dwarka's probably approaching.
Oksana!
Lark's gonna go. Do you know this man?
I know of him. Gonna get up out of her chair and start to head that way, and probably as.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, good. I see you've already become acquainted. That's amazing. Dimitri, do you mind just waiting right here? Your next round will be on us, okay? But I must borrow your new friends.
Wait, who's that there?
The drow guy.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
If the three of you would mind following me, please. Was someone lighting a torch? What's happening?
Dad.
You're gonna see Lark plop down on the floor. They're like about 3 feet high. They're very short. They're gonna walk over to Tyr. I hate you. You're tall, and just walks off.
Nice.
He's gonna like groan as he has to like get up, and then he's gonna look down and go, Shorty.
At least I'm not. She's gonna look back. At least I'm not.
Gay?
At least I'm not gay. That's what I heard coming. That's what I heard coming.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Do you know what happens when you say gay? Stop it!
Lark's gonna go. At least I'm not the one who's having to be pulled away from whatever you're being pulled away from.
Oh, she got you.
Learn to live a little.
Maybe you should stop being tall.
It's
Okay.
crazy.
Hold
That's not even my
away,
best
more like
feature.
hold away, more like hold out.
Okay.
You
You're
didn't even get
reaching.
that far yet.
Are all people in the Underdark this snarky? Like every person I've talked to had a pointed Arab as like the second they. You know what? I'm gonna go find a partner. She's gonna start walking this way, try to find Oksana.
Oh yes, that's me, the partner.
Yes, that's the way we need to go. So yes.
Ow.
All right, what is that noise? Am I going
It's
crazy?
my headphones. I don't know.
I'm losing
You're
control.
hearing this torture, but I'm experiencing it. Jesus.
No, we are also experiencing it.
Yeah, I know. Just leave me alone.
And with that, you'll have a good night, and thank you for coming to my D&D session.
All right.
Okay, weirdo.
As old lady Kathy, as the sovereign and me would know her as, walks over with these three others. You two have seen Lark, and Lark, you've seen them. I'll say that it's pretty common. And you see this opulent woman and a underhuman approaching thereafter around this table. Old Lady Kathy has like her hands clasped together, and she goes, "Oh, perfect. Okay. Now I know I'd hate to take you away from our performance, but for the evening. But if you could follow me, please."
Again?
And she scurries y'all kind of back this way.
Is this
Follow
a
again?
normal thing that me and Sovereign have like witnessed? Is this something normal?
Not personally. I don't think you think this was weird though.
Okay. Like, we're
you,
used to it?
Sovereign, me, and Lark, like, would be fine.
Okay. Like the
Y'all-
sporadicness is very on par with everything.
I mean, maybe. Like, it's a meadery, and like, old lady Michelle's always drunk, so.
Okay.
But Kathy being excited, old lady Kathy is always kind of excited. Yeah, I mean, it's like it's fine. Like, I don't think that you three would think anything's like out of pocket.
Okay.
Other than she's like introducing you people, but y'all were expecting.
Okay. That was what I was asking. Shake.
She's gonna kind of grab like Oksana by like the elbow before follow this star woman.
What the
I
fuck?
cannot
We're
stop.
gonna get banned so fast on Twitch.
That is
Holy
not the
fuck.
mirror.
Well,
No,
I'm
it was
sorry,
gay.
my scissors were just so dull. I was just trying to sharpen them. Oh my
Oh
god.
Stupid.
God.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Anyways,
First of all, how dare you tell
Put me
Carl
on
that?
the damn cross for being inclusive, I guess. God.
Yes, Brandon, that's exactly what's happening.
Oh boy.
Shinny's gonna grab Oksana by the elbow and be like, what is happening? Did you dragged around by this Dwergar woman? What a prank. Like, what is happening?
No, I have a feeling that life is a prank, and you will find out very soon.
Oh my god.
That's actually, I think, the first thing that I've agreed on with you. I agreed on. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, let's go. Life's a prank. You're just gonna start following the Dwergar woman.
Is YOLO.
Yeah. I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
Sovereign will definitely get up. I don't know if me follows, but I know Sovereign will get up and just
Oh yeah,
kind of.
if you get up.
Me does whatever you do.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sovereign gets up, pulls out a flower, and like kind of blows it in Me's face to get their attention, and then's like,
What?
let's go.
That's
What?
fucking awesome.
What happened?
People. Humanoids. So go? Yeah.
Oh, people? Okay.
Mm.
And then it just kind of.
Yeah, they just like
Yeah.
go.
Me
Yeah.
I
kill
love this
Fucking
dynamic so
awesome.
much already.
people? Me kill them? Or
Not
No,
yet,
me
not
Tarzan,
yet.
Oh.
you Jane.
Yeah,
not yet? Okay, and you just see him grab this huge fucking tree trunk, and it's like kind of he sticks it on his back.
Yeah, and you'll see Sovereign will like gently put their hands on their arm because they're like barely half their size. It's like we calm first, and then, but they're like just looking at each other. Y'all don't hear anything yet, but that's
Mhm.
going on.
Fucking
Very, you can
strange.
tell it's very gentle, like touches.
Love.
It's cute. I'm already in love with our characters. This is so
Aw.
good. This is everything I wanted.
So,
They're awesome.
Lark, Tyr.
Tyr's gonna follow, but he's gonna very like dramatically and like longingly like reach for the bar and go. He's just being a drama queen. That's it.
I love
Lur's-
him.
Lur's gonna go back. Lozar and just starts booking it. She's gonna go towards me. I got me and Sovereign because those are the only two people she knows. I don't know
Perfect.
these people. And then
Do
she's
we
gonna
know
go-
them? Do we know Lark?
Not personally, but y'all have
Okay.
seen
Yeah.
each other at Nito's plenty.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's why.
Have we
she's
talked
like-
and stuff, or?
That could be up to y'all. I kind of
Okay.
pictured no, not really.
Okay.
Y'all probably
Yeah.
listen to the music and vibe, just staring into space, and she's
Mhm.
probably fucking with old lady Michelle. So that's like what I
Gotcha.
figured.
Okay.
Just gonna go up. I know. I've seen you around. You don't know me. I don't know you. You don't need to do pleasantries. Do you know these people?
Sovereign will kind of like bend down because you're 3 feet tall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So her 4 foot tall, she'll kind of bend
Okay.
down with her glassy eye, and like she'll look at you, and then since we've never had this happen before, you'll hear a voice, but it's like coming from the nape of your neck. It's not. Nothing's going on. Like her face is stone still, but you hear it, and it's coming from like the back of your head. No, but maybe we can kill them. We'll find out. And then she like saunters off.
Excellent.
Let's
And-
go. I like this one.
Me's voice is more like a rattling at the back of your head. That's like a roar.
Back
And
of
you
my
go-
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not here. It comes from back here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this because that's creepy,
he
and I
goes-
love it.
Hello, Silver Mouse. How are you?
Silver mouse. So tiny to Tyr. Oh, what was that?
Echo?
It auto connect. Oh my gosh! It did again. Sorry, it wanted to connect to my AirPods.
No.
I am. And she's just gonna look up. Very good. You're very tall.
You very smart, Silver Mouse. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hell yeah, dude.
I like these people. And then she just follows old lady Kathy or old Smiley Happy or
Smiley happy.
You said old.
You had it right the first time.
Old
Don't
smiley
see.
happy.
Jesus.
Old smiley happy.
Me is going to talk just to Sovereign, and he's gonna go. I wonder what kind of food I put in trap for Silvermouse to kill.
Me is talk to Sovereign.
That's so funny. Food put into trap for what?
For Silvermouse to kill Snap Neck. Quick.
Oh, it's okay. We wait first, and then we'll go for the kill.
Maybe later. But what do you think Silvermouse eat?
Oh my
That
god.
particular humanoid's been very open to mead, honey. So maybe a bee.
Okay, I catch B later.
Mm-hmm.
Me catch B later.
Stupid.
Brilliant.
I love it. I'm
Um,
obsessed.
As y'all are walking, old lady Kathy kind of like y'all pass a couple of rooms. It's not a big inn, but there's a couple things here and there for y'all. A couple of rooms. But she goes to this like empty like plot where there's like just kind of like a few like steps that go down to like a gravel floor of like an empty room with a door at the end of it. And she goes up to the door and she kind of like knocks a specific cadence. I'll say kind of like this. Y'all are gonna laugh. The
Is it Mario?
Oh my
god. Doors in the Underdark just sound like ducks. But
Canon.
she goes dut 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 dut. And she turns back around and she's kind of got her hands clasped together and kind of smirked and she goes, well, this is as far as I can take you, but in there everything will be answered for you. Thank you for stopping by. If you need anything, just let me know. As she walks past the party back into like the grander scheme of the tavern.
What the fuck is in there?
I was hoping you would know.
Your mom?
I sure hope not. Probably a little chase loud.
We'll see.
Nice lounge.
Okay,
A
he goes.
Kind of bougie ass.
A chaise lounge?
I have to pee.
Wait, was that in character?
Yeah, you're like,
No.
what was that? Yeah.
No, that was me.
I also could use the
Tea break
toilet.
before we open the door, Doom.
We do, yeah, a little
I
Or a
don't.
5 minute.
boom. Okay. Yeah. 5 minutes. Hurry up.
Okay, yay! Tea break.
Yay!
Should I? I'll just mute it.
feel like
Well,
that
like-
should be perma inspiration or perma advantage.
Giving money to the DM to bribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say, yeah. Let's make that a thing. If you
Alright.
give me real money, then yes.
How much for a feat?
Feet?
Yeah.
Feet are free, honey.
Ew,
Oh my
no.
gosh.
Well, you better charge for that.
Okay, we're back on now.
All right, so y'all are standing at the death door. What do you do?
Nothing.
Knock.
We're already
Whatever the-
in?
No, y'all are standing at
Six?
it.
I don't know.
Opening it, obviously.
So I guess everybody hears Me's voice for the first time, and he goes, who opened?
Oh my god.
I got
Open
it.
now.
And you'll
You
hear.
open.
And
Girl
he's gonna.
cringes into himself.
Who says you open?
Oksana.
Oksana.
Okay, so I crashed through you two. Like,
yeah.
there's no like me trying to move around. I crashed right into you two and opened the door.
Falls immediately
This
on the
is
ground into
Yeah.
amazing.
with their negative
Okay.
strength.
Yes, sovereign.
Me open.
Sovereign's
This
trying
is
to
my
open the
favorite David character.
Sovereign's trying to open the door, and me's like just like the shiver, like coat on the water puddle kind of thing, just like, no, please. Okay, so you'll go into this room, and it's like a bunch of barrels, like supplies, just like almost like a huge stock room for the meadery. But you do hear sorry, you hear that. You hear this voice, kind of like from the shadows, just goes, "Well, I'm glad that you all got my message. Now, please come in. We have so much to discuss, and so many things that we have in common."
Mm,
Me too. Well, everybody hears it, but he goes, Sovereign behind.
Yeah,
And-
Sovereign will kind of slink behind.
And me wants to scout if there's any other people or like an ambush or anything like that.
Also, is this a voice that me and Sovereign recognize? Or no?
Yeah, I would say so.
Oh, we know who it is?
Well,
I would say you recognize this voice.
Oh, my bad. Okay, I wouldn't do any of that then. I would just be
Shinny's like
chill.
You're on your own,
white
bitch.
knuckling
No
her staff.
me no take back.
I was gonna say Shinny's like white knuckling her staff and kind of glancing over at Oksana and Tyr. The fuck did you guys just get me into?
Oksana's looking at Tyr and is like, I don't know what the fuck I got us into.
Tyr's gonna kind of lift like one of the balls of
Nice.
his.
Is it blue?
Flail.
All
Okay.
isolation.
No, he's of his flail.
How low does it hang?
I can't believe he's
Very.
filleting. Did you just say he's filleting his flail?
My god!
No,
Whatever,
it is
anyway.
very fitting that his weapon is just a bunch of balls, though.
Is it smooth?
Whoa!
Are they smooth or like rough? Like spiked?
They're like spiked.
Nice.
I
There were
thought you
some
said
rock
you were
balls.
inflating your flails like they're like little balloons, and I'm like,
Yeah, we don't get into that here.
I know that's right.
He's checking to see if it's like I think his flavor of warning would be like glowing purple, kind of reminiscent of like Lord of the Rings.
Sure.
So he's checking if it's like glowing or anything.
It is not. I got so lost in the sauce, I was like, I actually pay attention to what they're asking.
My flail of warning.
yeah, I think as everyone tenses up,
Nice.
Can I cast Mage Armor on myself really fast?
Sure.
Because the ball.
Again, I don't know if me is gonna follow this lead or not. I think Sovereign's just gonna kind of take a seat.
So there's not really chairs, so she just like plop a
Plop
squat.
on the ground, yeah.
All right, cool.
Just kind of wait for whatever.
All right. Through like the kind of shadows around this corner, this woman appears with this like gray hair kind of like falling through, like this like whitish gray hair falling through this like hooded cloak that she has on, with these piercing red eyes and this like gray bluish skin, with like leathers like studded all over her body, and just daggers and knives just kind of like spread out all around her like thighs and belts and stuff. And Sovereign, me, and Lark, you've seen this woman, and you know her name is Sophia, as well. And you know that she is part of the resistance.
Oh, it's Soft Mouse.
Soft mouse.
Hit mouse.
Dead mouse?
She does speak in a whisper.
What do you do?
What you want?
I want what all of us want, of course. Freedom. Freedom from oppression. Something that I'm sure every one of you wants. To be reunited with your families and not have to turn your corner, your backs over your shoulders, and look so saddened and disheartened about any and everything that could be bad in the world. We could be free, and we all want that, do we not?
Maybe.
Me don't know.
Pats me.
I offer you a very simple solution. We are joining and creating a resistance against oppression and cruelty. What that means to you is your own. However, we will have a free Nólelinaraniel. Would you join us? As she looks over to Tyr, Chen'Ui, and Oksana.
I'd
Yeah,
be
how the
free.
I'm so. What is Shenyi gonna do? Oh.
Yeah, I feel like as she does that, as she looks over, I feel like Sovereign's gonna stand up and walk semi like behind Sophia, as in like using her body language to be like, we're on this side. If that makes sense.
Wait, what? Sorry, I was dancing.
Sitting where?
Right, because they're very much pointedly this towards like the newcomers. So I know Sovereign's gonna get up, assuming that me's gonna follow, but
Mhm.
go like stand up and kind of go behind Sophia a little bit, not like directly behind, but like as
Oh, I
in
get what you're saying. Like
using
being
body
like,
language, as in
yes, I
we're
get what you're saying.
on
Yeah.
this side.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Do what
That's
you
fine.
do
Yeah.
at your own risk, kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Yes.
Me's going
Very
to
much
go.
posting up. Yeah.
Yes.
Me's gonna go
yes.
stand
Love
right
it.
next to her, shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
Uh,
And then very intently watching what they do, and
Sorry, Zay.
We didn't start this war, but we can be free from it. Isn't that something that we all have in common? Have we not all lost people, friends, and family? Just whether we come from Oppolant or Nólelinaraniel, do we not want to be free from this cruelty?
I think Oksana nods at Tyr.
Yeah, he'll kind of nod back and like kind of put out like his elbow for Oksana to like go over to the other side.
She goes to the other side. Boop.
She's lesbian now.
That's
You,
great.
I
you
knew
don't
it.
know me.
the true opposition.
Well, Mac. Hi. Such a good kitty.
Chen'Ui,
No, go ahead. No, please.
Shinyi looks very like conflicted. Like she's been white knuckling her staff this whole time, and as soon as like this drow woman appeared, she like almost like started to cast, almost like she started like doing like the motions like with her hands and then like cutting herself off, and then starting to like look like she was about to cast a spell and cutting herself off, like upon like hearing her words as she's talking, glancing at these people that she's randomly met, and kind of looks over at this little gnome that she shared a drink with earlier. You part of this?
Yes, I was just going last for a dramatic laugh.
Gonna look at like
The-
the rest of these people.
There is a place for you, High Elf, among the resistance. This isn't just a Nólelinaraniel fight. This is one that affects all of us, including you and your people. I know they don't bring you down here for favor. Plus, why else would you leave your companion dead in the street if you didn't have a care for them?
True, life's a prank, karma's a bitch, and she's gonna start walking forward towards the rest of y'all.
What?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Fuck. That's good.
Lark, I'm assuming you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lark's just gonna go, like, both of her rapier and her scimitar are on the ground, and she's just, like, kind of stomping over there. I'm coming, I'm coming.
All right. As everyone kind of like is lined up, she gets in front of everyone and just goes, "Well, perfect. I'm so glad that we could see eye to eye for things. And our eyes are looking forward to a brighter future for Nólelinaraniel, and of course Oppolant as well. So, with that being said, now that you are part of the resistance, you will need to, as they say, pour your own weight. So, I have a very simple introductory mission and assignment for you. Do this and you will quickly rise to the ranks of this resistance. There are rumors of one of the 15 noble houses supplying Oppolant with cargo of such. We don't know what this cargo quite is yet, or which house it's coming from, but we have a hint of where the meeting spot might be. I need you to go to this spot and intercept the supply caravan. Once we find out what they are supplying to Oppolant and perhaps where they are supplying it from, we will have a greater understanding of what Oppolant is needing. So, you are to intercept that caravan by any means necessary. The caravan should not be intercepted until you are on the very outskirts of the outer circle of the city, however. Now, if you will please all join me in taking one of these, and she puts her hand out, and she has 6 rings in her hand.
Rings of power.
6 rings to
Rings
rule
of
them all.
yay.
Yeah, we'll
There's
take 'em.
no way the ring fits my finger.
No.
Magic ring.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just
Yeah,
put
I'll
your
say,
mushroom
like,
vines.
As
Fully
me,
stick it in. Yeah.
yeah, I'll say if Sovereign grabs it, because me does everything Sovereign does. Sovereign grabs it. I would say when me grabs it, like, it almost like, he's stupid, but like, it feels like it gets bigger as your fingers touch it.
Nice. I know that's right.
I know that's right. Okay. Do y'all put these rings on?
Nólelinaraniel.
Very,
Yeah, exactly.
very tentatively will grab one.
Never mind. Tyr's gonna reach
Just
You
use it.
put
Never
on
mind.
your cock, weren't you?
But use it as a cock ring.
God.
Well, you know, if the shoe fits.
There's only so much magic that can do. All right. So does everyone put the rings on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On his hand.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shinyi, you put it on your pinky, right?
Yeah.
All right. So as everyone put it on, she says, "Now these are your bands of loyalty. You are part of the resistance now." And as she says what they were, if you care, you can roll an Arcana.
Yay.
Oh, I want to. I also, as she says that, I think Sovereign's gonna take some of her like mushroomy fungi and slowly like
Bad roll for me.
hide the ring a little bit too.
That's fine.
But you said Arcana?
Mm-hmm. So
I
far,
freaked it.
Shinyi is the only one.
Wow.
14.
Yeah, okay, Shinyi is the only one.
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, it's 15. Thank you for showing up. So, Shinyi, she referred to these as bands of loyalty. Those are magic rings that are used for basically when you die, your body that dies can't react to things like speak with dead or reincarnate. Your soul can never enter your body again as long as that ring's on it. So basically people use that for like infiltration and stuff like that, because if they do get caught, they can't be questioned if they're dead.
Yeah.
There was
I was gonna say,
there-
is this something
Yeah.
that I would have experience with in my previous time? I'm guessing with like military stuff. Or...
I mean, you probably just hear about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
that's not something that your faction of the military would have
That's
been
not
a
like-
part of,
Or the
but
like, Black Ops
yeah,
section of
yeah.
my thing. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll keep that to myself.
yeah, Lieutenant Scion had one. If y'all
Yes.
remember.
No, I remember that.
Mm.
Caitlin
Yeah.
remembers that.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. But yeah, I think I know Sovereign's gonna hide theirs, but also slowly grow some flowers to help me hide theirs as well.
They're called bands
Nice.
of loyalty, right?
Until necessary.
Bands of loyalty.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right, work. Well,
Blink,
you
blink.
know your mission. The supply caravan, we believe, is to set out within a few hours. Okay.
Okay.
You have a location for where the caravan's gonna be? Which road?
Roughly. So you are going to need to go. We are already on the outer circle, but you are going to need to cross the river to the no man's circle.
No man, eh?
Once you're in no man's circle, you'll be leaving going as if you were leaving Nólelinaraniel. That is the spot that we believe the caravan should be departing from.
No man's sir?
Yeah, so there's inner circle, outer circle, no man's circle.
Okay.
All right. And I have things I must attend to. Do not disappoint me. I have such hopes for all of you. And then she kind of like disappears, kind of like back in here.
Bye, soft mouse.
Ginny has like her face in her hands, like, oh my god, what did I just do?
No pressure.
Like slowly drags her hands down her face. We're kind of composing herself. No man's circle?
Have you concerns?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, dozens, of course. But
YOLO.
YOLO doesn't exist in this world. We're cutting that.
I just invented it.
We're nipping that right in the butt.
Okay, whatever.
I'm just kidding.
Well, I
YOLO.
don't have.
Mhm.
Well, I don't have any strong opinions about the Nólelinaraniel. I do have strong feelings about Oppolant. And they run things. Not good feelings, I can tell you that. So, way to fuck them over up there, upside.
Nice of you to share.
I was a bitch.
Okay, me no understand, but let's
Yeah.
go.
I feel like as Shinny saying that, Sovereign walks past, no expression whatsoever, but like the glass eyes just looks at them, looks them up and down, and kind of just keeps going. Of like, I
Glass
don't
eye.
understand, but okay.
The eye of judgment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. All right. So what y'all doing?
We did matching
going.
tattoos.
Going.
Oh yeah. We'll match mine.
Are y'all heading directly out or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What time is
Alright.
it? Right now?
So I
There?
would. Okay.
Real time, game time.
Yeah.
Game time.
I would say in game time it would probably be about like 3 in. No, let's say like 5 in the evening. 5 p.m.
Okay.
And they said that this was happening in like a few hours.
Few hours, yeah.
We go.
All right. So,
I think as we get close to where we're going. Oh, that's very cool, Matt.
thank you.
Mhm.
Cool, Matt. I'll wait. When we get close to where we're going, let me know because I want to do
Okay.
something.
Sure. So y'all are about right here. That's where Nito's meadery is right here. So it's on the edge of the outer circle, right?
Mhm.
They said. So let me give you a brief rundown. So this massive thing right here, that's the male cathedral. That is where the Church of Male is. It's just one massive cathedral. It's not like a bunch of churches spread out on the city. And then inner circle is kind of like right here, like on the outskirt, kind of like touching the rim of it, and then
Okay.
going that way. And then everything up into the river, excluding that, is outer circle. And then once you cross like these bridges to this other side, that's no man's circle, which is like outer circle kind of sucks. No man's circle fucking blows. So, yeah.
Well, Tyr will love it there.
So yeah, literally. So the only problem y'all might have is
Nah.
the church is technically on outer circle. However, it's like blockaded by a giant wall. But you have to go really close to it to get to no man's circle.
Okay.
So how do y'all want to go? Y'all let me know your route. I'm gonna
Okay, wait. I missed that a little bit.
go.
Cause no man. So how far away is the church from where we need to be? Like if we go past it.
If you walk, it's probably about
Hmm.
a 45 minutes to get to the church.
From
Hello?
the tavern to the church is 45 minutes.
But
Yeah.
from the church to where we need to be.
Probably another hour.
Hour?
Brandon?
Brandon?
Yeah, it's an hour.
We're all good on stream.
Brandon, is there a singularity happening at your residence?
What?
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yes,
Just
it's
a
like I
minute.
said, I have to go pee.
You got
Oh,
further and
I don't think
further
any
You
of
just
us
away.
had
had a
that.
pee break.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I got confused.
I have to go now.
Sounded like you were.
You just like
retreating.
disappeared and we could only hear echo versions of you, so. Okay.
So, how do y'all want to proceed?
Because we don't want to be spotted by the Church of Maul, I'm assuming, correct?
I would assume
I
you
mean,
probably don't.
I know for sure Sovereign and we don't, like,
Mhm.
period. But
Not a good idea.
Would
Yeah.
Shenyi have any like context for the Church of Mal and
I'll say you have the basic, but if you want to roll like a religion check, then you could.
Caitlin knows just Hmm, 21.
Okay, so you know the basic stuff like everyone else does. Like the Church of Male, like they heavily believe that like the key to surviving is evolving and this that the other, and they embrace the idea of monsters because they don't think that's a derogatory or bad term. But you do know that, especially being from Oppolant, they like don't treat like they being from Opulent, you've heard they're like, God, they do like sacrifices and like glory be to male, and like you're excited to be like it's have you ever seen like the video from South Park where they're like, yay, sacrifice me to the devil? Like it's like that. Like they're like, ooh, yay. So it probably makes you a little nervous, I would say. I don't want to evolve. Yeah. But honestly, like, I guess it's up to y'all, but Lark, Oksana, and Tyr probably, like, might have, like, a neutral or, like, good feeling toward male, though. So, who knows?
I feel like Tyr doesn't really care about religion, so he's just kind of here. He doesn't. Yeah, he is pretty neutral. He has no feelings one way or the other.
Yeah.
Same with Lark. He's very neutral.
I think
So I will say, as we're like walking out, Tyr's gonna kind of hang back with Oksana a little bit and be like, "Do we have a plan if we see people we know there?"
Good question.
do you say that loud enough for anyone to hear?
No, I think he's kind of just like whispering it, like trying to keep it low key.
Back at the
We may have to kill all of them, but I don't know on which side.
Yeah, works for me.
All right. So,
I think whenever we get within like a few yards of the male church, Sovereign will cast Pass Without a Trace.
okay. So, I guess if we want to, because like I said, y'all are right here. So, are y'all just going to kind of like follow the path like this way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
so-
just straightforward.
So I'll say, because this bridge is the closest, I'll say like once you get like right here, really close to the church, you do notice its wall. So you do get on the outside of the wall. Where is it?
These maps are so much fun. I don't
Thank you.
know if it's just scouring the internet for these, but they're very fun.
No, we made them.
Did
Well,
y'all really?
Uh-huh.
huh?
I made them.
How?
Witchcraft.
Sorcery.
And wizardry.
You guys are devil worshippers. I knew it.
Can I
Hell
say
yeah,
as soon as the
brother.
walls came into like view, Shani would have cast like disguise self on her.
Sure.
Ooh, smart.
Yeah.
I would make
feel like-
myself look like myself, but a drow, so white hair and gray skin. Otherwise, exactly the same.
Red eyes.
Yes.
Okay. As y'all approach kind of like the wall area, you do notice there are 3 soldiers as well, kind of like around the wall, kind of like in this like street.
As we get closer, I think to like let the rest of the party know that she's casting something on them, she like kind of takes her hands and like blows out some spores off her hands that kind of settle onto each person, and then in each of your minds you'll hear, if you're quiet, we can make it. If you're not, you're on your own.
Oh.
And me goes, ooh, sneaky time.
It's time to practice your time. You got this.
I got
And,
this.
we'll go from there. But it's like a 30-foot radius or something. But you get...
Cool.
Y'all know how that works? Do I
Yeah.
need to do a
Plus 10 to stealth.
Yeah, plus 10 to stealth whenever you do stealth just like checks. So
Give me just 1 second. Sorry.
I feel like Pass Without a Trace is like the most known
I'll
spell.
also be right back. 2 seconds.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
So
They
unprofessional.
both got food at the same time.
The disrespect.
We really need a like be right back screen.
Yeah. Work.
Watch Brandon retcon us into battling these people because they want us to do battle and
Oh
want to
my.
sneak past.
Sneak, sneak. I might take a page out of your book and cast Disguise Self because of an item I have, but if we're being sneaky,
I feel
will
like
be fine.
that's like our whole like team, right? Is espionage,
Oh my god.
assassination.
Yeah, my girl is all about gaslight girl boss, but very heavy
Yeah.
emphasis on the gaslight.
I don't know if we ever had this talk as a group, but talking with Brandon, I think my character is the healer of the group, just so you guys know. So we made it to where I have a lot of the healer buffs.
I'm
I've
healed.
got one. I've got one spell and it's tier 1.
Oh, she's got lots. She got slots. but,
Yeah.
Emerald.
They have so many spells
it's
and
gonna
they're
be
all
one
to
of
make
those
people hurt.
things. Yeah, well, she hates humanoids, period. So it's gonna be one of those things. It'll be character
Arnar.
growth.
What subclass are you?
Me?
Abby?
Huh?
Abby? What subclass are you?
Circle of the is whatever the spore. Circle of the spores. Is that what?
Oh, very nice. Very
Yeah,
nice.
like it's the actual mushroom
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Very
It's
nice.
circle of spores, right? Not swamp. For some reason, I
Mhm.
think it's swamp. but I
Yeah,
don't think
it's
Yeah,
it's
circle of
spores.
spores.
Oh, that's a good one.
Circle of Swamp. Hell yeah.
Circle of
dude.
I
Swamp
think
is a fun one,
swamp.
too.
There is something with a
There is
swamp,
a swamp
but I
one.
don't. It's
Swamp
not
one is
a
like the best of the circle of the land
circle.
ones.
Yeah, it's circle of the
Swamp
land. I
monster.
think the land which is swamp.
Yeah, the
I'm
swamp's the
pretty
best
sure
one.
I'm pretty sure Ivy was the swamp, was Circle of Land.
Circle of
the
land, the
swamp.
swamp one is the best one.
Actually,
Yeah.
I can go check right now. What are you?
So I can't remember. I
Yes,
didn't actually
she
sit
was.
down and look at everything with circle of spores, but I know circle of spores is kind of gnarly. She gets lots of buffs for no reason.
His buff.
But yeah.
They got
Getting
a phone
food.
Oh, really?
Oh, was it phone? Oh, they
Oh.
ordered food.
Waiting on ordering.
Call. Yeah.
Well, you could always play the theme song again. While we're chilling, waiting.
Wake up!
We're the wizard!
Let's go on an adventure.
Woo! Have you seen my sword?
Someone find my sword! Can you feel it calling? It whispers in the breeze. An ancient sort of siren shivers in the trees. A shanty sung by heroines and heroes lost to time. It promises adventures for those who pay though the journey takes its toll, we shall stay hardy. Friends remain while facing foes to the dungeons and the dragons we will roam at advantage.
Ba 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 bum.
I need a cocktail.
Live.
Not y'all being. It must be food.
I'll give you the benefit of doubt.
It must be food. Because I know David's the last bitch.
We
Oh.
are alive.
That's okay.
Didn't you go get some alcohol?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, as they drank their cocktail, as they said, I
Yeah,
need a cocktail.
yeah.
With the pinky up, I need a cocktail.
All right, so what are y'all doing? Y'all just got the outside of this, the wall of the Church of Mail.
Casting Pass Without Trace. That happens.
Yeah. Remember you did
That
that.
was a
Try to stealth past them.
And then we had 2 people do disguise self. Yes.
I know I did.
2?
Sure.
So Shin Yi did disguise self. Did Osaka?
Oksana, I would like to
Oksana.
get on that train.
That wasn't correct.
Am I allowed?
Are you allowed to do things you can do? Yeah.
I don't want to be a copycat.
Who cares? Fuck them.
I like the idea of
Okay.
us both casting disguise self at the same time and both of us looking over and going, ah!
Wasn't that's already our isn't this canonly gay? Isn't this a thing?
What?
Isn't this a canon thing now?
No,
Canon
I
thing?
did that.
Yeah.
That was me.
Me is gonna sheath his or take out his like big lumber thing and go. Who are they? For the 2 people that disguise themselves.
Me is take out weapon. That's awesome.
Jesus.
Me kill new people.
Point at her hat. Familiar?
Oh,
The obnoxious hat.
Who that?
the hat looks like a mushroom top. Maybe that's offensive.
Oh my god. That's
Me
amazing.
kill new person now.
Not yet. Remember, not yet.
Okay, and then
Sneak past
That's-
first.
doesn't understand
And,
anything but puts his weapon away.
I think Sovereign's gonna turn and look at me and like point their like face scar and be like, "This? Mm-mm. We passed this one. Move on to the next."
Wait, what?
Because like it's the Church of Maul. It's like it's Maul,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
and see if they like understand.
Yeah. No. Me does not understand, but I understand now.
Yeah. I like point to the pained mark and be like, not this one. We don't want this one again. We passed this one.
Yeah, kill human, right.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yes.
name of this character is just fucking up so much dialogue. I love it.
Yeah, it's good. I love it. It's so good.
Me doesn't understand.
But I do.
Do y'all want to see
But
the soul? Do y'all want to see the soldiers?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Ooh.
man bussin'.
Yes, quite.
Where'd you put him?
Ah.
Ooh.
I never see any.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
What
like,
are
I
you
don't see
looking at?
shit. Hold on, where?
I'm assuming they're all drow.
They
They're
look sparkly.
the one
These
with
look
the
like
art.
Final Fantasy mages.
The one with
110%.
the one with the armor and the hood, like the hood, well, the more
The
magey
lid.
hood, the lid, are drow, and then the other one is actually an underhuman.
Where did you post him at?
But
Mm,
yeah,
little
the
TTT.
it looks like they're wearing uniforms that are just like part of the Shadowsworn Legion, which is the military of Nólelinaraniel.
Whoa.
Oh.
Feels bad.
That
Yeah.
cocktail, huh?
Yeah. But it looks like there's actually one of each of the major factions: the Veilguard, Nyx Wizards, and Deathkeeper Sentinels. So
Aw.
there you go. And I've been drinking, so I need to make y'all roll. I just gave you all that information.
Oh yeah, you did.
Claps for
I was
cocktails.
gonna say, everybody who's
Okay,
here
cast
outside of
that.
Shen'Ui probably, that I would think.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Did that do
All right.
anything?
So, what are y'all doing?
Sneaking
already
past.
did my thing.
Following
Sneak past.
Sovereign.
Oh,
who's-
okay,
Now-
cool.
Now, does this make y'all invisible, or how's
No,
this
we
work?
get a +10 to stealth checks. Everyone. So it's a 30-foot radius. Anyone in a 30-foot radius towards me gets a +10 to their stealth check.
So I would
like,
say the
Shadows
safest
get
route.
darker, ground gets softer, kind of thing.
Right.
Mhm.
So the safest route is probably that one right there, which isn't very far, but they could potentially see you. They are kind of like conversing with each other, it looks like, but that's the situation.
We should chance
Hold on. Not that one. I'm going to. Are we in initiative or is it kind of free for all for a second?
Yeah, just do free for all.
Okay.
Abby's like fireball.
No, as a sovereign with druid craft, how far away do you have to be for this?
Do whatever.
Oh.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say how far away you do this.
Druidcraft?
Druid craft.
It depends on the
It's a
druid.
touch, isn't it?
No, because there's some
No, it's
druid craft that
visual,
give you like
too.
smells and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
30 feet.
You fucking idiot, Kate.
It's 30 feet.
Yeah, so like I wanted to do something with it says a sensory effect where you like some of the examples are like harmless sensory effects such as falling leaves, like dancing fairies, a gentle breeze, a sound of an animal, blah blah blah
Yeah.
blah, right? And
Uh-huh.
so like in this area that's like oh, can you see that? Did that do the thing? Like to have
Which area? Do it again.
did that
Oh,
the
yeah.
blue-
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that area that it would have some like some rustling sounds because those are some like it looks like boxes and maybe little huts or something, so like some kind of rustling sounds to distract them
Sure.
as
Okay.
we try, because we're trying to get through the alleyway, right? Is that-
That's probably, yeah.
okay, yeah. So that would mean I did pass without a trace and then the druid craft.
Okay.
And so I would assume that
Trace is concentration. I don't think Druidcraft is though, so I think you could.
No.
just
no,
do that.
Druidcraft is not. It's
Cantrip,
just
I
a
think.
cantrip. It's just something it happened.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't.
what are
It
you
lasts for
doing?
like 30 seconds.
You're making like a rustling sound from that area.
Yes. Like there's
I
something.
would say they're patrolling,
rumbling.
so I don't see why they would. Yeah, I could see them like kind of moving over, like kind of muttering and kind of going over here to kind of like look at what's going on. Sure.
Okay.
Oh.
And I don't know what the rest of the group is doing, but I think as Sovereign makes that happen, because she knows it's like very instantaneous and fast, she gets up and starts going slow pace, but like very assuredly, we're now is happening.
I am following her.
We sneak.
Yeah, Lark's gonna follow.
We sneak.
All right.
Me sneak.
Y'all move your characters, but also roll a stealth check. Be sure to
Okay.
add your 10.
Yeah. So roll regular stealth and then add a +10.
Oh my god. Good thing I have a +8. That was shit.
Ooh, yikes.
Yeah, mine's not good.
Oh, I got a 27.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow. A 17 with
So
the
16.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Shit.
I got 20.
It was me.
Sneaky time.
Oh, me got 17? Cool.
So 27.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Okay.
31.
Wow!
Lark's really sneaky.
20.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is interesting. So I made them roll perceptions at disadvantage, though.
Oh,
However,
nice.
one of them rolled a natural 1. The other one rolled a 18, even at disadvantage. And the other one was like 11. So
They still notice us?
I'm gonna say
Some of
that,
us.
I'm gonna say that with that natural 1, he thinks that it was her that made the noise.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
So I'll say, did you feel roll real fucking bad?
I rolled a
got a
17,
6.
16. Well, the 6 is a 16. The 7 is a 17.
Mm-hmm.
The
think 16
21
's the
is a
lowest.
31. The 10 is a 20. The 11 is a 21.
Brilliant.
17 is a 27.
I'll
So-
say y'all are able to do it.
Uh-oh. We did it.
Yay.
I'll say you're able to do it.
I wanted
whole-
to fight.
the whole point of having it. Waste
Yeah.
a spell, but it should be worth it if you do.
All right.
Oops.
And it does last for an hour, so we have it for an hour in case you run into a situation.
Oh, also, I want to mention, what is it? I have the boots of Elvenkind, so whenever I wear them, my steps make no sound. So you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. I don't know if it already factors that in there.
I think
doesn't-
you.
rolled
I think you
twice.
have to put the advantage
You.
on there. You have to hold
Yep.
it down and do stealth with it.
Hold it down. Okay.
If you're using it on
But
your
we all made
phone.
it, so it doesn't matter this time. We can just
Yeah.
go.
I think you hold it down and you can click advantage or disadvantage. I think that's how it works on
Yeah.
your
On the
phone. I
phone.
don't know how it works on your computer.
You like right click.
Oh, I see it. Right click. Yeah.
All right. All right, cool. So I will say that y'all get through there, and y'all make it to the bridge, and cross over to No Man's Circle. Are y'all doing any stops or anything? Or I'm assuming y'all are kind of going to the area that was briefly discussed to you on the edge, or what are
Yep.
you? What's the vibe?
Going
What do
straight
we?
there.
What do we see? Is there anything going on?
No, it's like tin and like wood just like shackled with like tarps of just cloth and stuff. You thought Outer Circle was really poor and awful, but No Man's Circle literally fucking sucks. It is like the cast list, like they can't, like they're hoping that they can find like something that like somebody from Outer Circle threw out to like kind of eat and stuff like that.
Weird question, but just for story building for myself, is Outer Circle where like Myconids might actually thrive though?
Myconids don't thrive.
Well, if they were able to have their colonies and whatnot.
Well, their colonies wouldn't be in the city.
Are you
It
asking
would
if
just
it's
be
like
like fully like royal, like not even close to this at all.
Well, no, yeah, Myconids usually tend to live outside of the city area.
So this is still
That's what they
technically
do.
like a city area. It's just
Oh,
like
this is still the
slumps
city,
of-
yeah. So
Still
here,
slums of the slumps. Okay,
let's here.
that is what I was asking.
So all of this over here, on this side,
Mm-hmm.
is no man's circle. So all of these people are like the shit into the stick, and y'all are like right here.
Okay, so okay, yeah.
And I would say
Never mind then.
the supply area is rumored to be around there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're going straight there.
All right, cool. I'll say it takes another like roughly hour, I would say. But you'll get there, and you pass by like all the impoverished, all the poor, and you make it,
Yeah.
to like the edge of not only No Man's Circle, but the edge of the city of Nólelinaraniel as well, and you see a very interesting looking scene. If everyone can roll me a perception. Tita, talita, talita, tita, talita, talita, talita,
These dice are
talita.
so cool.
Oh.
I got a 12.
I got a 20.
Got a 7.
I
I rolled
It's
real bad.
16.
I'm good at
I
that.
got 8.
17.
All right. Sovereign, Lark, Oksana, and Tyr. All right, Lark, Oksana, Sovereign, and Tyr. You notice that the supply caches, or supply caravans, are guarded by people clad in armor that is not from Nólelinaraniel, but from Oppolant.
Oh.
And you feel like this may be what Sophia was guiding you to.
So the mission was to find out which drow house was supplying these.
To see what Oppolant needed. What items they were.
What the items were, not what drow house was doing it.
I think it was
Yeah.
both.
We start with what items and then I think probably figure out what house.
Okay. How slow are the carriages moving? Are they like racing or is it?
It doesn't look like they have moved yet.
Oh, like
But
they're
they're getting
still?
ready to. Yeah, but they're
Okay.
getting ready to.
There's opulent guards around,
Mm-hmm.
but there's no sign of any drow people.
No, not really.
Does it look like they're standing guard of like a caravan that already has stuff on it, or they look by waiting?
Roll of perception. Yeah, how dare you?
19 plus 23.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It looks like they're getting ready to take off.
Okay.
How many guards slash like people moving the caravan are there?
4.
4.
And the guards, they seem to be like kind of like higher ranked guards, or like just kind of like randos.
I don't know how you would be able to tell that. I guess
know if they
based
have
off their
any, like,
armor.
Guardments
Yeah.
of higher station.
What was your roll?
23.
23, that's pretty high. Yeah, I would say that they're not where you're at. They're a little higher than you, but not like captains or lieutenants. Definitely not lieutenants, but probably not even captains or generals or anything like that. No.
I have a question.
Sorry.
Question.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, with the How to Disguise uncommon item that I've got, It
Sure.
says I can cast Disguise Self at will. Does that mean as much as I want?
That number.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see set number.
Hey, like once per short rest or charges or something.
Yeah, that's why I'm checking.
What is it called? What is the item?
How to disguise?
Hat of Disguise, yeah.
Oh, had a disguise.
Yeah.
You might.
Oh,
That
there
might be
is
one of
there
those
is
weird-
nothing.
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
that. I think that's one of those weird items where you can just do. What
Okay,
you want.
cool, because I had to dig pretty hard to find
I think it's
it.
disguise self that is
Yeah.
limiting, but the hat of disguise
wearing the-
specifically, unless it's
But-
if DM changes the rules.
What a
Yeah, I
sword
have
hat.
Hat of Disguise and Boots of Elven Kind, so I'm like,
Y'all both have a hat of disguise?
Me? No, I was
is it
saying.
just one?
Yeah, I was gonna say Estella in her.
Oh,
had
yeah,
one,
yeah.
That was like a ring instead. I had flipped.
It's one of those weird OP things, but it's only OP if you actually use it.
yeah.
Yeah, I see that the disguise itself only lasts for an hour, but I don't see like any like slots or anything for it now.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. What do you think, Brandon?
What do you mean? Oh,
So
like
I
for the
can
hat?
just, because I'm wondering if I should like try to question them as a guard.
That's what I was thinking. If I could go forward and self try and track them, or
Yeah.
I don't know how I would even go about doing that without it.
Well, we'll
immediately
probably have
suspicious.
we'll have to kill them either way because of the mission, right?
Well, I can give y'all a week to think about it because I think we should end here.
Okay.
Damn it! I want to fight.
I know, I was so ready.
Y'all want to see what they look like?
I want to.
Are we really calling it? That
We
was
can
so
take
short.
them out. We can take them
We
out.
started kind of late. That's why. Almost
Yeah.
midnight.
Yeah, it's almost midnight.
Okay, can I?
Ooh, she's cool looking.
Pretty.
Where the fuck are y'all finding?
I have an
Learn about
idea.
VTT.
I have an idea.
Okay, well, on that note, let's end it
Yes,
here now.
let's
Okay,
have a good night,
bye. Say
y'all.
goodbye,
Okay,
everybody.
bye.
Good night. Good night.
Well, hope you find your
That was
dad.
really quick.
Wake up!
The wizard.
Let's go on an adventure.
Woo!
Have you seen my sword? Someone find my sword! Can you feel it calling? It whispers in the breeze. An ancient sword of siren shivers in the trees. A shanty sung by heroines and heroes lost to time. It promises adventures for those who pay it love. At advantage to your role, though the journey takes its toll, we shall stay hardy. Friends remain while facing foes to the dungeons and the dragons we will roll.